Hey guys, welcome back to another video on SLA. This will be a guide for POD, Power of Destruction. As you know, the element is dark and water, and for dark, nothing is more powerful than magnifying slashes, moon shadow, and plum combo. So, let me tell you how to skip phase, or you can say how to break both hands so the dragon doesn't attack anymore and is always in break state. Now I'll show you the SJW stat points, his stats, what skills to use, and then hunters. So first SJW, as you can see there are 400 points in intelligence and you need plum and moon shadow. And after putting 400 points in intelligence, put the rest in strength. What intelligence does is that it increases the MP recovery plus your cooldowns. And here are my artifacts with each stats. And sometimes the presets are still glitching, so you need to see the stacks in your buffs. And as per the skills, the best one magnifying slashes, and second the one we are using is sunder. If you have heroic also, then you can break both hands. It's a really powerful skill. So mainly we need this skill to break phase, skip phase. Now you really don't need QTE skills, but you can use overshadow and thunderstorm if sometimes you cannot break the hands, so you can use them immediately. The most important one here is pulverize, as the dragon is constantly in break state, so it increases the damage dealt. So if you have it heroic or legendary, you can use it too. It is a really good, and the rest three will be the same: reawakening, bloodlust, and elemental weakness. Now let me show you the hunters. Here is Harper and her stats. Full greed for her, and crit rate and crit hit damage codes, and these are the skill levels. Now comes Ayla. Ayla mainly need defense and damage increase, so I gave her damage increase course, and these are the stats. She don't need crit hit damage or crit rate really. Now comes Choi. He is mainly there for defense down because of his weapon, and mainly needs attack and defense penetration. So here is the best set: Obsidian and Curse, and these are the codes, defense penetration ones. Now for the second team, Malin, she has crit and crit hit damage both, and HP, full blessing for her, and crit hit damage or crit rate codes. Now comes Lee Bora. You mainly need to give her as much crit rate as possible because of her Phantom Foxes, and here is the best set. What Phantom Foxes do is that they attack based on her crit rate. So you need to give her as much crit as possible. As you can see her 20k crit. Like, it's insane. Lastly comes Anna Ruiz. She is also for defense down because of her weapon. So full greed for her, and attack because she's an attack based breaker, and full greed for her. Now first I'll show you how to do this phase skip with just SJW alone, not with the hunters. So what first you need to do is go to one of the either hands and break it immediately. And so what this will do is the other three hunters will go to the remaining hand. That's what you need to do. That all three hunters should focus on only one arm. So like this. And now as soon as the dragon drops, do shadow step, dash, moon shadow, dash, your magnifying slashes, and just for 1 second wait and do full bloom in the direction of the dragon's hand, and do sunder on the other. I'll show you again. I messed up a little bit. I'll show in slow motion now, and you need to do your camera rotation and auto aim on manual so it doesn't auto aim and ruin your combo. Now as soon as he drops, I'll do a shadow step. Now I'll dash and do moon shadow. It's really important to dash before doing moon shadow, otherwise you'll miss out on a lot of damage. Now as soon as he's done doing it, final hit, that will increase the damage dealt. Then dash and magnifying slashes. Then you need to just do like a 360 with joystick. That's how long you have to wait. like I did here, and then full bloom in the direction of the hand and manually aim with your joystick. So what this does is, as soon as that dragon wakes up, when the SJW sheathes his plum sword, it will deal a ton of damage on his arm, like this. See here, boom! Almost his arm is gone, and just do one dash, leave your joystick and hit the Sunder skill. It will connect automatically because it has a quite a long range. Now let me show you this whole process in normal speed. Like you need to do this full bloom one on the arm where there are three hunters, because as you saw a little bit of health is left, so hunters will take care of it, and the Sunder is strong enough to take out the whole arm in just one use. Like if you have SGW with 40k plus attack or 45k plus attack, then the full bloom will take out the arm on its own. Like with hunter buffs, like Melin increasing your crit hit rate and attack, and also Ayla giving you buffs. So I'll just take out the arm on my own with my SGW. Now I'll show you my just random runs to get the better grasp of the phase skip. These weren't my final runs because as you saw I did 31 billion. So I'll just show you my random runs because it's really tough and it took me like 5 to 5.5 hours to get these runs. And also you can save your ultimate, because if you mess up the rotation you can use it immediately to take out the both the arms. Now let me show you this whole combo implementation. As soon as the match starts, I'll do the plum skill on one arm and take it out. Now since my hunters are collected on one arm, so as you can see it's left arm, so I need to do full bloom on left arm, dash moonshadow, dash magnifying, wait for a second and full bloom on that arm. As soon as he sheaths sword, dash sunder, leave your joystick while doing sunder, it will connect automatically. It like has a long range but you need to be in that half, so don't go too close to that other arm. Like try to stay between these two lines of the helipad. Like I'll show you again, dash moonshadow, dash magnifying. Now you see these two lines of the helipad, the inner one and outer one. I like to stay between those two. So when you dash to the other side, you are in that half and Sunder will connect. Like it has a long range but not that long that it will connect from any distance. So you need to be close. Like see these two circles, I'll always try to stay between those two. And if I mess up my rotation and go too close to that arm, so I'll just use my ultimate to take out that arm. Like I generally use my first two ultimates at 245 time is remaining and 145. That's the general time around when he switch phases. Like when he does a roar and he is immune to taking any damage. And the other 145 one is when he summons the golem. So you need to really be quick about this combo. If you like are even a 1 second late, he'll just go in that phase. Now here I just messed up my rotations for just 1 second, and see he just goes into that phase immediately for just 1 second of my mistake. So I'll just take out this arm and continue doing my combos. Now because of that mistake all my rotations are messed up. So now what I'll do is that as soon as I am doing full bloom he wakes up, so I don't have time to do sunder, so I'll just do ultimate and take out both of his arms. So this was my imperfect run and I managed to do around 12 billion. And in the starting of the video is my final run which was 15.2 billion. Now let's see the same combo with the water team. This is also not my final run, it was just of the initial runs. And this fucker calls the golem in just last 10 seconds of my run and completely ruins it. And I also failed to dodge his roar in this run also. The roar is really annoying to be honest because you have to dodge it really fast. Like not dodge but you have to break arm around that time really fast. Like I showed you that I did it on the left arm, but this time the hunters are on the right arm. So I do it on the right arm, and I feel more comfortable doing it on the right arm because of his horn. As you can see, it doesn't let me go too far, it stops me. So I can easily go to the other side and perform sunder. So what I do is generally break the left arm first and let them all go to the right arm. And also there is a annoying glitch where the dragon glitches out and you cannot deal damage to him anymore. It happens to me a lot of times and it's so annoying that you have to restart the whole run after doing it perfect. Like these developers can't make a fucking normal working game for fuck's sake. So I'm just really tired and annoyed, but I'm still putting out this guide so it helps you. And if it does help you or you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe and share this video, and also hit that notification bell so you never miss out any of my new videos. So I messed up my rotations a little bit, and here also he roars, and this is the part I cannot skip. So what happens here is that I go too far while performing that full bloom, and I know that if I run to do the sunder, I won't make it in time and the dragon will summon the golem. So I just use my ultimate. So the mistake I do here is that I don't take him seriously because I thought he won't summon the golem, but he did summon the golem in just last 5 seconds and fucks up my run. So I had to do it all over again. And here you go, 14 billion, and my original run was 16 billion, which was the perfect. So this basically sums up my video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share, and also hit that notification bell. I'll see you next time. Peace out.